am El Toro and I approve of this message. What's going on, America? It's me, your future White House resident El Toro, and I'm here today simply to ask you for a moment of your time. Don't worry, I'll be sure to ask you for more later. With the holidays approaching, like a 300-pound man in a leotard springing off the ropes after an Irish whip, I'm reminded of two simple truths. One, whether you're for or against the war in the Middle East, as Americans and people of compassion, we do not want to see any more harm come to our enlisted brothers and sisters. Truth number two, holiday food is some of the gassiest food that's out there. Someone once told me, if you're not part of the solution, you are part of the problem. Well, I'm certainly not claiming to have the answer for the situation in the Middle East. I am just a professional wrestler who is 4 times over the Intercontinental Champion and World Champion belt holder for the past 9 years and counting. I am suggesting something that my fellow presidential candidates are not. A way for you, the American public, to help our enlisted brothers and sisters overseas. And that is farts for freedom. Yes, you heard me right, farts for freedom. You got a problem with that? Farts for freedom is about doing what it takes to get our military men and women home safely as soon as possible. But how does it work? I'm glad I pretended that you asked. Say you're an insurgent, you're setting up an IED or you're getting ready to propel a rocket-propelled grenade, and all of a sudden you catch a whiff. Ugh, oh, what is that smell? Was it you? It wasn't me. Well, it certainly smells like someone lit a bag of tire shavings on fire. Don't you whoever smelt the Delta with me? Let's just get out of here. And scene. The insurgents go. Our soldiers are safe to do whatever it is their job is. Mission accomplished, so to speak. Do you see what I'm getting at, America? Farts for freedom. The plan is simple. Step 1, you carry a jar with you everywhere you go. Now, personally, I was carrying around the mason jar with me wherever I went, and this just really gives me a reason why now. If you don't have a jar, no problem, a Ziploc bag does just dandy. You're gonna want something to capture that aroma of freedom when the inspiration strikes. Step 2, indulge. 'Tis the season for eggnog farting, or however that song goes. This is the part of the plan where you get to chow down on all the gaseous foods that you like. Try the fruitcake from 5 years past. Munch on some beans, grab the cabbage. Personally, someone tried to grab my cabbage once and I had no part of that. You are just gonna want to eat something that's gonna fuel your fire. Step number 3, and this is the fun one, America. You just let nature take its course. Be shameless. Blast another hole in the ozone. Global warming? In my pants? Just be sure whatever you do that you keep the scent collection device of your choosing nearby when your tummy starts to rumble. Step number 4. You send in your scents to one of our Farts for Freedom collection centers. While there, a hazmat suit wearing volunteer will carefully sift through the bags and jars of scents and send the appropriate level cheek squeaker to its appropriate destination. You see, a small rattler will go off to an area of light resistance, whereas a large-scale, room-clearing sphincter whistle will be sent to a more dangerous area. Your Fallujahs, your Haifa Street, what have you. Whatever the situation calls for. Once the scent has arrived at its appropriate destination, one of our Farts for Freedom hidden volunteers will carefully release the foul contents, hopefully persuading anyone who wishes to do our forces harm to do otherwise, and leave by any means necessary, thus leaving our folks free to do their job and hopefully come home safely ASAP. Is it a perfect plan? Yes. Look, we all do it, America. Now you can say you're doing it for a good cause. Farts for freedom. So let those ducks quack. Go ahead and blame it on the dog. Hey, blast your butt, bugle. Farts for freedom. Just another reason why you should elect El Toro Gigante, your next president of the United States of America. Yeah!
Paid for by Almost Done Productions and a coalition of broccoli growers of America.